Finally, just want to do a couple of mailbag questions, and this one's pretty good. There's been a lot of people commenting on the YouTube page. Credit to everybody that's been doing it. I'm going to be discussing this more and more. I'm going to do some segments that I just cut out of the show. Matter of fact, I might take this segment and cut it out and just separate it. So those of you that comment, and I bring up some of them, and I'm not going to be able to do all. Some of these end up with 100+ comments just on one show, and it's great, but I can't do 100 in the next show. So from Blake Nagy, I love this Noles team. It's a breath of fresh air after the season. I didn't expect perfect. I expected 9-3 or 8-4. This team fought till the end against Virginia, even though it didn't go our way. Our offense can put up points, so if our defense steps up against Miami, we can make a game of it. I think that's about as fair a statement as you get. He's not saying they're going to win. He's not saying they're going to lose, but he's just asking for the defense to play better. That's fair. The offense needs to put up points. Let me add one thing to what Blake said. Let's get rid of the turnovers. Giving Miami a short field is akin to just handing them the game. Catnip season is all over the map. Florida State will play to the helmet and win. Rather blunt statement. It's just the opposite of what Blake had to say. Catnip's is basically saying, hey, the Noles will rise to the occasion and play to the standard that Florida State University is expecting from its football program. It wouldn't shock me in the least. The history of this rivalry has a bunch of that. Underdogs, especially like slight underdogs in this rivalry, have won a bunch of times. Home and away. So it wouldn't shock me at all if that happened. Eric Estrada. Realistically speaking, Florida State will need explosive plays to win the game, plain and simple. Florida State can't hang with Miami in the trenches. The UVA game proved that. If Miami has an opening drive like they had all year long running the ball for scores, it will be a long night for Florida State. Now, if Florida State creates a lead and has explosive plays, I don't think Miami's offense can hang. The one point he's making here that I think is interesting is Miami has not had to play from behind. How would that go? We don't know. Florida State is a team that's not much fun to play against when they have a lead because they use different variations of tempo, and that's not a lot of fun. To that end, Miami hasn't done anything but play slow, and slower. They don't really try to throw the football all around. It's not an old school Miami team from the late 90s, early 2000s. This is 1988 Michigan football in Miami helmets. Conservative as all get out. Don't throw the ball deep a lot. Precision passing, run the ball between the tackles. How would they do if Florida State gets a lead? It's going to be interesting if that happens. MD Marshall 100. Why not the two-pointer instead of going to overtime? He is referring to the Virginia game. And it's an interesting question. I wonder how much Norvell really thought about it. Gus has got a lot of two-point plays that are good. I wouldn't have been against it. I'm not sure it's the right answer, but it is a good question. Thank you for posting that. Thank you once again for making Locked On Seminoles a part of your day each and every day. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. Become an everydayer. We are on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. You can find me on X at FBScout_Florida, and wherever you get your podcasts, we're available. Check us out. We will see you again soon here on Locked On Seminoles.